Psalm 91. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler, and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler.
Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders, GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers, and peace and blessings, salutation to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners, whom have came back to the obedience of the scripture through faith in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. What I want to get into today is going to a lesson dealing with how the time is short. Alright, as we can see, those are in the know. Alright, those that walk that walk in the light, alright, the believers of the gospel, what we can see is Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah is wrapping this thing up. The things, alright, are happening quick, things are happening rapidly, things are intensifying. Big moves are being made, alright, in the spirit. Esau Edom, is full throttle, with his NWO agenda, and it's coming to the point where he wants no other narrative but his narrative, to be accessible to the public. So we see, alright, that the time is getting short. This is the time to get this word to be rooted, to be fully persuaded in what you believe, man. Because there's gonna come a time when we're not gonna have, the privilege, and the benefit of going to these YouTube channels. All right, brothers got these channels, all these videos of exhortation. Brothers got videos of current events, and brothers got videos of faith and all these different things. Well, there's gonna come a time where that's gonna end. All right, and it's gonna be based on, all right, your decision making is going to be based on your belief system. It's going to be who you are. It's going to be who we are in these times. What's within us. What have we been doing with this grace period? That's what it's going to be about. So as we see the time getting short, all right, brothers, all right, making moves, dealing with BitChute, which I'll leave the link, dealing with BitChute, because there's so much going on, and there's so much that this devil is doing, that YouTube pretty much, is going, just going crazy with their censorship. So you have a lot of truthers that have already left, YouTube, different platforms that really go into, what's going on behind the scenes, have left YouTube, using different alternative apps, which I'll put the links of these different alternative platforms. Rumble, was one, DLive, Brighteon, and BitChute is the one, that I know the brother elder brother Eliasha Wamba, he has put videos on BitChute, that brother and a few brothers in the Dallas camp, go pretty hard, as far as exposing this devil for what he's doing, going into the the detail, all right, of what this man is doing, So, I'm gonna get this article, Salaki for the rant, but I'm gonna get this article, get a few precepts, and Lord will you brothers and you few sisters are edified. Now, this is from RT. It said, could growing censorship lead to mass YouTube exodus? Glenn Greenwald and Tulsi Gabbard moved to free speech platform Rumble. It says Glenn Greenwald has urged internet users to leave behind YouTube ceaseless content policing and migrate to Rumble after he had a group of prominent pundits to set up a shop at least the Lazy's Fair video platform. The veteran journalists, along with former Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard and several other well-known commentators have joined Rumble's deep pool of content talent. The company said in a press release on Thursday, as part of the agreement, Rumble will provide the all-star content creators with resources to help them produce videos that will be exclusive to the site for a limited time. So you see a lot of people with these platforms, that really go in to like I say, the detail what this devil is doing are leaving YouTube. Now, of course, we're going to keep our YouTube channels, and push till we can't no more, because ultimately it's going to come a time where he's going to shut the whole internet down, There ain't going to be no platform. It's only a matter of time, even for those alternative platforms, be compromised, and they be put down. You see? So that's why it's important to stay within the loop, to understand what's going on, to be, around, because pretty much this is for the serious minded. All right. So let's keep going. It says, it says YouTube is censoring normal discourse and punishing those who fight back. Content creator targeted by platforms tells RT. It says the platform's popularity has skyrocketed, experiencing a 25-fold increase in viewership over the past year. Yeah, because this past year, YouTube pretty much has made their algorithm very sensitive, man. And it says under the deal, Greenwald will continue his system update video program that he began while still at the Intercept, and continued when he took up independent reporting at Substack. The show will appear on Rumble 2 hours before it is published elsewhere. It's not clear how Greenwald is being compensated for the move, but he said the ample funding package will be used to pay for a highly professionalized form of video. While speaking with Fox News personality Tucker Carlson on Thursday, the journalist said it was time to fight back against the immense power that YouTube has over political discourse. The Google-owned platform is increasingly refusing to allow any dissent, not just crazy dissent, but even informed dissent to official decrees. Yeah, because these decrees, all right, are coming from the elites. All right, what to allow, what type of algorithm set up, because they only want one, all right, narrative going out, and that's him as being the hero. That's him, all right, pushing his form of salvation, man. Now you go to the word dissent. It says to express or holding of opinions at variance with those previously commonly or officially held. You see that? So you can't go against what these politicians are saying, or what these, the doctors are saying, or what, these different technocrats, are saying. All right? You can't go against the status quo. They want everything to be extremely politically correct for their agenda, man. So what we see, is the time getting short, man, because it's gonna come to a point, all right, that the Most High just gonna shut this whole word down, and it ain't just gonna bring forth judgment, man. Now, when you go to Sirach 5 and 7, it says, "Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day." Yeah, see, this is not a time to be procrastinating, just to know you are Israelite, still walking around the earth, not informed, not knowing what's going on, not fully repentant, not truly being conformed, to righteousness. You see, this ain't that time, man. It's time to be hard body and what we believe, man, because we are out finna be tested at an all-time high dealing with our faith, man. We're about to be proven, man. And going into this thing, not really knowing what's going on, not really understanding the scriptures, not understanding Yahweh, not understanding what you believe or what you're a part of. This is not the time to be in that spirit, man. You know? And it says, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth. And the scripture always talk about suddenly, man. Because things can get bad quickly, man. Because things is building up to a breaking point. But once it break, it's going to get bad very quickly, man. You see? And it says, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance, man. You know? So the scriptures speak about, all right, this thing coming suddenly all the time, man. You know, as a thief in the night. You know, as a breach. You know, as a swelling wall, you know, that breaketh suddenly. See, the scriptures always go into suddenly, man. So this thing is gonna hit quick, man. You know. So let's go from there. We'll get a couple more and close out. All right, this is Amos 8 and 11. It said, behold, the days come, said the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. And see, that's what's about to happen. All right? The Lord is finna shut this word up, man. It's only a matter of time. All right? It's only, and every day is a day closer, man. It's going to be quick. All right? It don't take nothing but a second, a literal second for this man to just, you know, counsel, you know, accounts and just shut the YouTube. He can shut the YouTube down for a month, you know, shut the internet completely down for a month, you know, for private use. Rearrange some things, set up things where, you know, we can't get back on them, man. So, hey, it's here, man. We here. All right. You know, more the time is coming. We here, man. We in it. You see? And it says, verse 12, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east, and they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, and shall not find it. You see? And shall not find it, man. So this word is only going to be accessible for so long. And this is the Lord's hand stretched out to his people. But see, pretty soon the Lord is going to draw their hand back of mercy and bring their hand of judgment, man. You know? So let's go from there. That's why I said this. And when you go to First Samuel chapter 3. All right, this is 1 Samuel 3 and 1. It says, and the child Samuel ministered unto the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai before Eli, and the word of the Lord was precious in those days. There was no open vision, man. And we coming back into that time, man, where this word is going to be extremely precious, man. The value of this word going to go up. That's why they're going to wander to and fro, all right, trying to find that word, man. You know, trying to find some stability, trying to find some understanding. That's why Isaiah 13 and 12 say this, I will make a man, all right, not just any man, the man that has what? That word. All right, the Lord still gonna be dealing with brothers even when the YouTube shuts down, man. When these platforms shut down, you know, brothers gonna be getting visions. Brothers gonna be being guided by the Spirit. You know, brothers gonna have wisdom to know how to move. All right, it says, I will make a man more precious. Hey, see, just like the word was precious, it's gonna make a man precious because the word gonna be within the men of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than a golden wedge of Ophir, man. So that's the times we coming into, man. All right. So Lord will you brothers and you few sisters were edified. You know, hey, the time is short, man. The time is short. All right. So next time I say Shalom, Kwam Yashala, DTA soon.